Okay, boys and girls, we're going to work on common denominators. This will help you with simplifying fractions because we're looking for a common denominator. So grab out your piece of paper and we're going to write some fractions. And if I wrote 4/5 and 1/2, what common denominator do they have? So we could do, let's do 6 multiples that they have in common. So what are the multiples of 5? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I could keep going. Now let's do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and I could keep going. But what are some common multiples that they both have in common? Well, they both have 10. They both have 20 as a common multiple. So how do we get them to have a common denominator together? So we want a common denominator between the two of these. Well, I see that they both have 20 in common and 10 in common. So I can go back now that I've done the multiples, and they like it better if we write it this way. And I want to get to 10 here because 10 is a common multiple of the two of them. How did I get from 2 to 10? I took it times 5. So what I did to my denominator, I have to do to my numerator, and I get 5/10. So I have a common denominator there, because what did I do to get from 5 to 10? I took it times 2, and I have now, I take my numerator times 2, and I get 8/10. So right now, I made these two have a common denominator by finding the common multiple that they had in common. Okay, so let's try another one. So let's just pick any other one. So let's find 1/3 and 1/12. So once again, I'm just going to find my multiples. So I'm going to go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and if you could keep going, you could. 12 is 12, 24, 36, 36, 48, and I could keep going, but I see something that they already have in common, so I can stop right there, which is 12. So I put a 12 on each side of these guys, and how did I get from 12 to 12? Well, I took it times 1, so 1 times 1 is 1. But how did I get from 3 to 12? I took it times 4. I have to do the same thing to my numerator here, and I get 4 12s. Now I have a common denominator between those two. Alright, so I want you to take 1/2 and 1/4. Do the multiples. 2, 4, 6. I don't have to go any further because I see a multiple that I'm going to have in common with the 4. So it is 4, 1/4, and up here I have times, what did I get me to get to there? 2. So 2/4. Now, could have I found another one? I bet if I would have kept going, 8, 8. So, could have I done 8? You betcha I could have. What did I do to get here? 4 times 2. So I got to take 1 times 2, 2 8s. And what do I got to do up here? Took it times 4. So 4 8s and 2 8s. Alright, I want you on your paper to do 3/4. No, you can't see. And 5 8s, and find a common denominator for both of those two. Do 1/3 and 1/4. Oops. find the common denominator, 4 twelfths and 5 eighths, 1 fourth and 5 sixths. Okay. 3 fifths and 4 tenths. Alright, once you get that done, I want you to have me come over, and then I want you to do, 3 fourths and 1 half. Tell if whether they're, what the common denominator is between those two. Alright, let's see, then come check with me. I will give you some more after, and if you still don't understand, we'll watch another video.